Days of Our Lives through July 4th as a whirlwind of betrayal, moral dilemmas, and heartbreak threatens to shake the very foundations of the DiMera dynasty. Fire a dangerous discovery. Belle's shocking package in a moment that feels almost cinematic. Belle Black, a seasoned attorney and longtime Salem resident, opens a mysterious package. Inside? A memory card. But this is no ordinary data chip. This one holds damning evidence that could destroy lives. On it, she sees something no sister, no friend, no one should ever witness. Johnny DiMera holding a gun, aimed squarely at his own father, E.J. DiMera. The implications are staggering. Is Johnny truly capable of patricide? Was this an accident, a setup, or something darker? For Belle, this discovery plunges her into a moral quagmire. Should she turn over the evidence? Warn E.J.? Protect Johnny? And most importantly, what will the DiMeras do to silence her? Handle E.J.'s moral dissent. A father's love or a calculated cover-up? E.J. DiMera has always operated in the shadows. Sharp, calculating, and fiercely loyal to his family, E.J. is not a man who tolerates threats lightly, especially those that endanger his son. The video evidence is a sword hanging over Johnny's head. Belle now holds that sword and E.J. knows it. Will he beg for her silence? Bribe her? Or go further? In a chilling twist, the question arises, will E.J. consider silencing Belle permanently to protect Johnny? As the week unfolds, viewers will see a darker side of E.J. emerge. He's not just trying to manage a scandal, he's fighting to contain a nuclear meltdown. And if that means going to deadly lengths to protect his family name, so be it. Balance scale Johnny in handcuffs, a public spectacle. The drama explodes in the heart of Salem in the most public way imaginable. Chanel Dupree DiMera, Johnny's wife, finds herself in the wrong place at the worst possible time. While walking through the town square, she accidentally stumbles into a frenzied, chaotic scene. There, she witnesses Jada Hunter, Salem PD's formidable detective, placing Johnny under arrest. The charge? Attempted murder. Chanel's world shatters. Just days ago, she and Johnny were discussing building a future. Now, she sees him cuffed, helpless, and accused of trying to kill his own father. The betrayal stings, but the confusion is worse. Chanel doesn't know what to believe. Only that her heart is breaking. Broken Heart Chanel versus E.J., a brewing feud in the aftermath of the arrest. Chanel's grief transforms into rage, not just at Johnny, but at E.J., who she believes is pulling strings behind the scenes. Her fury boils over when she confronts E.J. directly. The way I see it, Johnny made a deal with the devil. She spits, her eyes flashing. This is more than an accusation. It's a declaration of war. And for E.J., being likened to the devil isn't just a dramatic insult. It might be more true than anyone wants to admit. Mantelpiece clock back at the mansion. Bail, tension, and secrets. Johnny, now out on bail, returns to the DiMera mansion, the home of both his birthright and his nightmares. There, he finds no peace, only more questions, more lies, and the looming shadow of Belle's memory card. In a quiet, chilling moment, Johnny turns to his father and asks, "You're not going to do anything crazy, are you?" E.J. smiles. But it's the kind of smile that never quite reaches the eyes. Because deep down, both father and son know that crazy is relative. In the DiMera world, crazy might just mean murder. Brain Belle's dilemma: truth or survival. Belle is no stranger to Salem's darker games. But this time, she may be in over her head. With the memory card in her possession, she holds the fate of Johnny, and by extension E.J. in her hands. Will she do what's right? Or will she pay the ultimate price for knowing too much? Whispers swirl through the town. E.J. might kill Belle to steal back the evidence. And in Salem, where betrayals come wrapped in tuxedos and secrets are deadlier than knives, that possibility isn't just plausible, it's terrifyingly likely. Puzzle piece. Final thoughts. Salem on the edge. For viewers who have watched Days of Our Lives since its black and white beginnings, this week's episodes promise to be some of the most dramatic in recent memory. Family will turn on family. Lovers will become enemies. And heroes may become villains, all in the name of power, protection, and pride. This isn't just soap opera drama. This is Days of Our Lives at its most intense, where nothing is sacred and everyone has something to lose. If you've ever wondered how far a father will go to protect his son or how fast a secret can become a death sentence, don't miss a single minute of the action from June 30th through July 4th. Next, a father's redemption, a spy's dilemma, deep secrets and deeper loyalties in Salem, in the heart of Salem, where love, loyalty, and secrets collide like storm clouds before a downpour. The latest turn of events reveals that nothing is as simple as it seems. For those who have walked with days of our lives for decades through every heartbreak, wedding, betrayal, and miraculous return from the dead, this new chapter unfolds with the weight of history and the tenderness of genuine human emotion. This week's storyline explores two parallel worlds, one of family and forgiveness, the other of espionage and duty. Yet, beneath both lies the same question: how far will you go to protect the people you love? Handshake: a breakthrough between father and son. Johnny and EJ face the truth. The tension between Johnny DiMera and his father, EJ, has been building for weeks. Whispers of secrets, misunderstood motives, and the heavy burden of the DiMera legacy. But in a quiet, raw moment between father and son, the walls finally come down. It begins with a simple greeting. Father and son seeing each other, sensing something isn't right. EJ immediately picks up on Johnny's unsettled energy. There's something in his voice, a tremble beneath his confidence. EJ asks what's wrong. Johnny takes a deep breath and says one word that stops EJ cold. Rafe. Suddenly, EJ's entire demeanor changes. His instincts take over. His tone becomes sharp, protective, even panicked. You don't need to talk to Rafe, EJ says. He's not trustworthy. I'm the one who will protect you. No one can know about what happened. No one can know you shot me. And that's when Johnny snaps, not with anger, but with pure confusion. What? What are you talking about? I didn't shoot you, he exclaims, his eyes wide with disbelief. And just like that, the fog begins to lift. As they each begin to piece together what really happened that night, emotions rise. Johnny explains what he remembers. Being manipulated, scared, and ultimately handing the gun to EJ, the man he thought was trying to stop something terrible from happening. EJ, overwhelmed, finally sees the truth. His son wasn't trying to hurt him. Quite the opposite, Johnny trusted him. He handed him the weapon, believing his father could fix the mess they were in. Realization hits EJ like a tidal wave. He wasn't the victim of betrayal, he was the recipient of his son's trust. Tears well in his eyes as he steps forward and pulls Johnny into a tight, heartfelt embrace. No words are needed. That hug says everything: forgiveness, gratitude, and the rebirth of a bond once feared lost. For longtime fans of the show, this moment is a culmination of years of friction and misconnections. It's not just a scene, it's a reckoning. A beautiful reminder that even in Salem, where deception reigns, truth and love can still win out. Woman detective: a dangerous assignment. Cat's web of secrets tightens while father and son are repairing their relationship. Another story quietly simmers on the edge of danger. One involving loyalty, lies, and the impossible choices made by those living double lives. Cat, trying to keep her head above water while balancing motherhood, romance, and a complicated past, receives a call that changes the course of her night. The voice on the other end is unmistakable: Shane, her superior in a shadowy world of espionage and covert missions. His tone is urgent. He doesn't ask, he orders. Tonight, he tells her. No hesitation. No room for negotiation. Kat reluctantly agrees, but her heart is heavy. She's made promises to her daughter, Felicity, and she's supposed to be going on a date with Chad. Her life is already full of lies. What's one more? Just as she hangs up the phone, Chad arrives early, bouquet in hand. There's a flicker of hope, a reminder of what normal could look like. They flirt shyly, talk about dinner, and settle into something that almost feels peaceful. But the peace is short-lived. Chad, perceptive and kind, gently brings up her children, particularly Felicity and her brother Aaron. If you ever need help, he offers. I'd like to be there. For all of you. It's a sweet gesture, but it lands awkwardly. Kat forces a smile and excuses herself to check on dinner. And that's when the text arrives. Her face goes pale. Her hands tremble slightly. Oh no. she whispers. She returns to Chad and tells him Felicity has had an accident. Fallen off the balance beam. She has to go. Chad, ever the gentleman, offers to drive. But Kat, desperate to protect her secret life, gives him a flimsy excuse. They agree to reschedule. Maybe next time, she says, they can all go out together, the whole family. Chad smiles and offers to clean up. Kat nods and walks out the door. Not toward the gym, but to the park. Luggage the park rendezvous. Enter Rafe. The new partner. The night air in Salem is cool and quiet. The park, usually a place of family picnics and innocent walks, now plays host to something far more dangerous. Kat arrives on time, just as Shane instructed. She expects a simple handoff. Quick, discreet. Instead, a new figure emerges from the shadows. It's Rafe. But this isn't the same Rafe Hernandez that many in Salem think they know. He introduces himself to Kat not as a police officer, but as her new partner. What does that mean for Kat? For Shane's mission? For everything she's tried to keep hidden? The lines are blurring. The stakes are rising. Kat's two worlds, family and espionage, romance and danger, are colliding. And this time, there may be no way to keep them separate. Crescent Moon final thoughts, secrets, healing, and the cost of loyalty. The beauty of Days of Our Lives is that it speaks to timeless truths through its heightened drama. Parents and children struggle to understand one another. Love and duty collide. Secrets eat away at even the strongest bonds. This week, through Johnny and EJ's emotional reconciliation and Kat's dangerous descent into a world of lies, we are reminded that the most powerful stories are not the ones with the most action, but the ones with the most heart. To our loyal audience, especially those who've watched from the beginning, keep watching. The drama may twist and turn, but the core of Days remains the same: love, family, sacrifice, and the enduring human spirit. Because in Salem, every secret has a price. And every truth changes everything.